Good evening, friends. Yes, hello. Yes, it's true. It's true. Oddish is gone forever. Yep. No more Oddish. But yes, regardless. Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. I'm actually doing pretty good. Actually doing, quite good. Oh my god, Shadow's your name. Oh my god, that is not a name that is friendly to dark mode. Silver Mike. I don't even want to read that out loud. Super good mode today. I'm happy to hear that. But yes, hi Baconcopter, hi Lodro, hi Hoink, hi Silver Mike, hi Shadows, hi everyone. Yeah, I have actually been pretty scarce lately. Like, there's been a bunch of stuff that I've been meaning to do. I've been meaning to enter into a discourse on the Discord about what we should play tomorrow night. Whether it should be We Need to Go Deeper or Viscera Cleanup Detail, and I've just been swamped by other stuff. Our real estate agent came by twice today. Once about forms and once about assessment stuff. I had a ton of work that I had to do today, and then when I was done with all of that, I just wanted to sit on the sofa and play Star Trek phone game. So yeah, I apologize for not being very present or active online right now. You know, Macross is in legal limbo in the West for years. You can finally say was in regards to that. It's not legal limbo anymore. It's free to properly grace it. Nice, very nice. You know, Shadows, I actually have the old DVD set of Macross. Back when it was briefly not in legal limbo, back in the, like, Jesus, I don't know, around like 98 or 99. Bought it directly from the company that produced it at an anime convention. There's a wonderful link Bacon Graces with and Bah Humbug related to it. Oh, really? Oh, really? Super Dimension Fortress Macross is legit one of, if not the first anime I ever watched. I wonder what the first... Okay, I'm 99% sure the first anime I watched was Sailor Moon. 99%. And that was all I needed to get started into it, so. I choose not to post in the main channel. I did post one thing today. I'm super excited. Analog is finally restocking the Super NT. And they are opening up orders tomorrow morning. So I am going to get up early tomorrow morning, and I am going to order one of those, and we will finally be able to do Super Nintendo games. They're also, if you are nuts, they are also selling their last couple mini noir and mini NT noirs. I forget what they're called. So if you really need a $500 NES HDMI solution, there you go. I am quite happy with the AVS. Problems with Final Fantasy notwithstanding. Gatchaman technically was the first American butchering Battle of the Planets. What's up, Point? What's up, Smokey? I haven't checked my mail in a couple days, Smokey. I haven't left the house in a couple days. I've just been so mired in things. I will try to remember to, like, walk outside after this, like, literally after this, like, after 1 in the morning and go check my mail. I know, Smokey, I know, I'll do it. Is there any account you can make beforehand to speed up checkout on Analog site? I'm not sure. I think you just go there and you put things in your cart. I mean, obviously not everyone was able to do this, but I was able to do it with the Analog Pocket. So, also saw some space Battleship Yamato when I was. I want to watch that. No, not a roguelike. It's me. I'm the problem. Smokey has done nothing. It's Smokey. Smokey is being the generous, patient one, and I'm just being the insensitive clod here. So, just stopped in to check and also see if it's been decided where to play. It hasn't. I have been, like, just... This house stuff has been, like, all-consuming. There's a bunch of other things that I want to be doing right now, but this house stuff and my work right now have been just, like, devouring all my attentions, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, we still need to figure out if we're doing We Need to Go Deeper or Viscera Cleanup Detail tomorrow. So, Chad doesn't realize insensitive Claude is the code word to Masumi's pension. Tell House to give you some space. House doesn't listen, you know that. Okay, anyway, we're playing Final Fantasy. We're still playing Final Fantasy. God damn it, we're still playing Final Fantasy. We're doing the Sea Shrine tonight. We're doing the Sea Shrine tonight. We need some things to do the Sea Shrine. Like Zappo Magic. Okay, I think the first thing we need to do... Goddamn, there was something that I need to remember to do. Maybe it was this. We need to head back to Crescent Lake. We need to get Lit 3 on our other Black Mage. So we'll have the big guns ready for Kraken. Sure, blame buying and selling in a house in a volatile market while trying to maintain a job and a family. Slacker. I have no excuse. I don't. If only I did. If only there were something that I could put forth as a legitimate excuse. Alright, so it's Fist that needs it. Selling a house right now is easy. Buying a house, on the other hand, yeah. Yeah, that's for damn sure. I think I mentioned this last night, but the housing inventory in the South Bay is 80% smaller than it normally is, according to our real estate agents. So it's going to be 5 times as hard as it normally would be for us to find a place after we sell this one. So two other streamers I watch are also starting house hunting today. Good luck. It's so hard around me. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. We may get, like, my wife has found a couple places right now. We can't put an offer or do anything yet until the contract is further along. My wife has found a couple places that have just recently gone on the market that we'd be quite happy with, honestly. So hopefully, if there are more places like that when we're looking, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to slip right into a new home and y'all won't even notice a thing. It's just one night I'll be streaming as normal, the next night there'll be a totally different background behind me, hopefully. If things don't go as planned, well, we'll talk about that if and when it happens. Wonder how much of the housing bottleneck has to do with the eviction moratoriums. I think it's mostly more that people don't want to... I mean, I have to assume that a lot of people were like me and didn't want to, like, expose themselves to COVID by having a bunch of strange people in their houses and wandering into strange people's houses. They just didn't want to bother with it until the whole pandemic thing was over. We're trying to catch, like, the tail end of it here. We're trying to sell our house while the inventory is low. But hopefully, like, right at the end when people are going to start selling more houses, so we get the benefit of selling in a very small market and then trying to buy in a wider market. But there's no way to know if we actually manage the timing on that correctly. So we'll see, won't we? It's gonna be very exciting. I didn't want it to be very exciting, but it's gonna be very exciting. The slumber party at Gnarls, I'll bring the munchos. Man, I could go for some munchos. I haven't had munchos since college, I think. Because college was the only place I ever saw munchos. I never even thought to look for them in grocery stores until I got them out of a vending machine in college, and I was like, holy shit. Wow. A friend is planning on leaving the roost soon. It's gotta be exciting. Even now, it's still exciting for me. Like I'm actually very excited about this process. As terrifying as it is that we might just get. Oh, hello. I'm going to say I'm going to stay at the inn in Onrac, so might as well get out the big guns for this. Yeah, I'm still very excited for what we may find, what we may end up with. And, you know, if things don't go well and we have to move into an apartment for a couple months, I'm okay with that too. When I was a kid, I never got those names or abbreviations. You thought they were for giants, for wolves. I know there were some enemies like that in some games. It's a real shame they didn't have, like, gray apes in this game, and they just would have been grapes. For wolf means frog wiggle. French giant. The FR is silent. This is a nice inn, too. This place is... I mean, they all look the same on the inside, but... from the outside, it looks amazing. Is there a fountain? See your face upon the clean water. How dirty! Come, wash your face. Fuck you, fountain. You can't judge me. You goddamn light warrior. Alright, anyway, so last time, we bought the ferry, we let her out, we got Oxyale from her. So now we use submarine. Warriors, you have Oxyale. The mermaids wait, please help them. And then she blinks from existence. She ceases to be. But hey, cool submarine. Okay. Welcome to the Sea Shrine, where I imagine we're going to be spending the bulk of the evening. So the Sea Shrine's gimmick is actually a rather interesting one. I think this one's kind of neat. It's not hurt floors. It's not you have to do the fucking place twice. It's that you start in the middle. The Sea Shrine is roughly 5 floors, and you start on floor 3. And the boss is on the top floor, and there's some very important stuff on the bottom floor. So we are going to start by going to the bottom floor. I just need to make sure I know what I'm doing down here. The maps down here are a little confusing. Moneymerks, thank you so much for the host. Thank you very much indeed. How you doing tonight? Naga. 356 hit points. Does very little damage. Can poison. Casts a bunch of shitty spells. Unfortunately. And Shadows, thank you for the host as well. I'm going to hit you. I wonder if I can mute you. Actually, that would be really helpful. So everything down here is weak against lightning. Almost. Okay, there's some really funny exceptions, actually. That we will get to. Oregon OBS and set up a new mic, debating on doing a run. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Had a very busy day. I'm in the middle of selling my house right now. It's under contract now, and there's like a ton of shit I have to do for that, in addition to my normal day job. So that's been arresting all my attention. So I'm actually very happy to be sitting here. Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm very happy to be sitting here playing Final Fantasy instead of thinking about that right now. Even though I am still thinking about it by talking about it. So I'm gonna stop talking about it now. Haha. Enemies in this game, even if they're muted, they'll still try to cast their magic, and I think that's really cute. I think it's cute that they try. Finally, Alice gets his level up. Find a new house is a pain. Look for 5 years. Find a condo, another 5 to realize it's too small. Yeah. We picked a very, very difficult time to look for a new house, because we live in the South Bay of Los Angeles. And there's very little for sale right now. Which means it's great for selling your house. We got... Honestly, we got probably the absolute limit of what anyone would offer for this place. And I'm really... Jesus, fuck. Well, okay. So that happened. Fortunately, they don't paralyze or anything. They're just gonna do a bunch of damage. The wizard one hits hard. The red one's not so much. Goblin clown car. Yeah. So yeah, really good for selling our place. It's gonna be really hard to find a new one though, but we're willing to take the chance. Selling is great right now, buying is awful. Pick your poison always. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Because you're always selling one place to buy another, and it's all the same market, you know? Unless you're like, unless you're trading up to something huge, or like going from like owning back to renting or something. Like anything that helps you on one side is gonna hurt you on the other side. So, not much you can do about that. Pretty much didn't get to bargain at all. I mean, God, when we bought this place, we basically offered asking price. And a couple other people did too. And the owner just decided to go with us. Out of the goodness of her heart, I guess. And then when we sold this place, just now, in the last couple of days, every offer we got was like just a huge chunk over asking price. And like a bunch, like a ton of people came through to see this place. And a ton of people didn't even bother bidding on it because they couldn't do over asking price and they knew that would be necessary. So. Up like 60K right now, but houses are stupid high right now. NYC suburbs, just like your area, always expensive in demand. Yeah, it's bonkers. It's absolutely insane. You know what? I'm gonna save magic. I'm gonna save as much magic as I can. Because we have 2 big floors to get through. Alright, you have 4. You have 3. Alright, so you're gonna cast. And you're gonna hang out. Go sleep, assholes. Al's doing a lot of damage all of a sudden. How many of them brought their dogs? Just the one that we know of, but, you know, that's just because we caught them. No idea about the other folks. We're not selling to the dog people, by the way. that was a huge weight off my soul right there. I can imagine money near Denver, which is also horrible. Lucky I wasn't looking for a single family home because I would pay like 200K more for half the square footage. Denver's gotten really bad. Pretty sure LA and NYC are way worse. Like the numbers here they're just absolute nonsense. They really they don't make any sense. The degree to which our place is appreciated is just, it's insane. We've lived here 6 years and it's just, I never thought this place would be worth that as much as we just sold it for, period. I didn't think it was possible. I assume the market's pretty bad in NYC suburbs since so many bums are looking for homes now. Referring to the Jets. Ah, okay, you can barely see these stairs. But they're here. Alright, so where are we going? Okay. Oh, and this is another neat thing. Are we going... Oh, maybe I've got this backwards. We might be going deeper. Oh, no. Sorry, no, because we're underwater. So, we're actually going up. Floor 4, floor... So, yeah, the treasures are on the top floor of this place, and the boss is on the bottom floor. That makes a lot more sense than what I was talking about. Alright. We're gonna make a bit of a loop around this place. There's some shit out there is probably high. I was toying around buying a house like 5-6 years ago. I'm kicking myself for not doing it now. Things here are basically double. Yeah. Pretty much. We just got super lucky. The timing worked out for us. It took pretty much everything we had at the time, but we were able to grab this place 6 years ago. If we had waited at all, we'd still be in an apartment right now, honestly. The market just would have gotten away from it. So, unfortunately, we're in, like, our jobs were able to keep, well, you know what? Our jobs were able to keep up, so maybe we'd be okay right now, but we're in an okay position now to actually find a single family home that we can afford, so. Trying to take as much advantage of the situation possible. You know what I just realized? Oh my god. I was today years old when I realized that Red Wizard, excuse me. Red Wizard is like holding his cape out. For literally my entire life, I thought he had a cane. I thought he had such swag that he was rocking up into these places with a motherfucking walking stick. And I realize now, only now, he actually has even more swag, and he's just sweeping his cape out everywhere he's going. It's good night. It's good evening. Learn something new every day. This is just a pimp. Sell high, buy high, sell low, buy low. Yeah, basically. Paris is closing on refinance your house. Congratulations. Refinancing can make a big difference. We probably waited too long to refinance this place. But we did a couple months ago, and even just doing a couple months ago still saved us a bit of money on our remaining mortgage here. Good evening, Toast. Hey, look, we found water. You can lead a party to water, but you can't make them survive. All right. Water. Water is one of the only things in the Sea Shrine that's not weak against lightning. Water, as it turns out, is weak against ice. For all the sense that makes. How much am I gonna need to do this? I'll just pour on everything. I mean, we'll throw out the Zeus Gauntlet to see how much it does in comparison. Ow, water hurts. Freeze it so you can break it? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. So Lit 2 basically does around 50 damage. Ice 2, 60. 122, there you go. Weak against ice. While it does make sense, I still think it's pretty funny. Still think it's pretty funny. There's one enemy in here that isn't weak against anything, and there's one enemy in here that's weak against fire, because they're undead. Everything else is lightning. Everything else is lightning all the way. Weak against ice makes sense, can't move and subject shattering. Technically immune to lightning makes sense too. Lightning hurts what's in the water itself is fine. You know what? Good point. Good point. If this was Super Nintendo era, Like they might have had the thought to make water like absorb lightning and become more powerful. That could have been cool. I found a mermaid's $20. Uh-oh. It's Gersharks. You've seen sharks, now get ready for Gersharks. These aren't too bad. Let's lowball on this. Gura. Yeah, we found Gura. There you go. Jesus Christ, Alice. Alice going ham with his defense sword. He just raided a child's piggy bank. Yeah, I stole Baby Mermaid's allowance. Man, these first tier spells just ain't worth shit. They don't do anything. They do slightly more than our daggers. That's about it. One of the bugs, yeah. Also, hi, Dominic. Good to see you. Sorry Heaven's Vault has driven you away. I'm really enjoying it a lot. So, your sacrifice is definitely not in vain. Yay, level 18. Let's see what kind of magic we get at level 18. Let's see if we have unlocked tier 7 spells we can't afford. Nope. We didn't even get additional level 6 casts. It looks like we got an extra 5, an extra 4. That's it. We got an extra 5 and an extra 4. Well, damn it. That's okay. We're gonna need time to get money together anyway. So I think when I'll really enjoy it when I get around to playing it. Hearing your liking is good. The real curse is that people are watching me play it, and they're like, holy shit, this game's really good. I'm gonna go pick it up. And then I think they don't come back. Because they want to play it themselves. And it's like, yay, I'm providing a useful service to the community. I'm so lonely. It's my curse. It's okay. I'm glad to help. Okay, this is the other thing down here for our part. Fuck you guys. Jesus Christ. Entirely unnecessary. Alright, I'm not gonna waste magic on these guys. Because only the magic ones do any damage. The wizard ones. Good evening, Worst Elephant. Good to see you. I was playing it. I had a visual bug whenever I was in the sailing segments. All the clouds flicker like crazy. The rendering in the sailing segments isn't the best. There are some clouds that I think they should be transparent and they aren't. And sometimes the camera doesn't really keep up with what we're doing, but aside from that, it's really, really pretty. It's really, really pretty. I'm trying to say. Meanwhile, I'm being this shit 3 times a day at 2-hour clips with broken hands. Did you actually break your hands, Money? How are you managing? I need my hands fully operable so I can just like impotently smash the buttons while things aren't going my way. I've often wondered if I have the patience to really like learn something like a randomizer. Because I know they take a lot of, some would take a lot of practice to master. And I was having fun with the Zelda 1 randomizer for a while, and then just kind of drifted away from it. Dark Souls Rando isn't too bad. Dark Souls Rando looks really fun, from what I've seen. No, I play keys and almost 41. It's like how I was doing. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, on keyboard. Oof. Just need to not have to rely on the crazy OP weapons. So yeah, the other thing about being down here with this party is there's tons of Opal equipment that we're not actually going to be able to use. Because all for knights and ninjas, or sometimes just knights. Which translates to a lot of shit down here that we can sell for a lot of money. You don't learn randomizer? Some of them you do. I think, did we talk about the Zelda 2 randomizer? Like, holy shit, that thing's got a learning curve on it. Zelda 2 randomizer is terrifying. Shark's got priority on me. Alright, these guys I'm gonna blow up because they can cause us problems. Almost all the weapons in Dark Souls are totally viable, so it's not that big of an issue. Yeah, I know watching Barb do Dark Souls randomizer. It seems like you can almost always start with a decent weapon or find one in pretty short order. Like there's enough stuff that actually work. That whatever he ends up with, you know, it's not just like limping along until you find a Black Knight halberd or something. Critted. A lot of tricks and speed shit to learn routing, yeah. Like I don't think it'd be particularly hard, but it would be something I'd have to stick with for a while. The super unlucky or simply go the wrong way. Yeah, also true. I mean, that's the worst part about doing Zelda 1 randomizers, is just finding the goddamn sword. And apparently there are some randomizers that just remove the sword entirely. I would be so miserable doing that. I think I understand that it's a big part of the experience, but I think I would enjoy Zelda 1 randomizer a lot more if they just let you start with the sword. Just let you have that, and then everything else is all fucked up. Or you just need to jump into randomizer for a game you already enjoy now. Also a thing you can do, certainly. Just because I want to do more than just like 6 damage from these guys. At least his spells do something. 40, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's bad. That's garbage. Fight should be ashamed of themselves. What's up, Manic? Good to see you. How you doing? We're in the Sea Shrine. We're going up. We're gonna loot the place before visiting with the Kraken. I'm sorry, did Fist just stab a shark for 60-some damage with a silver knife? Did that just happen? I wasn't really paying attention, but I think that just happened. God, we're going through a lot of heal potions. Light axe. Ooh, this does a thing. Ooh, this actually does things. A useful thing, in fact. I guess we can put that on you for now, because everybody else has other things they can do. Yes. We can always trade it around as necessary. Yeah, that's a keeper. So, using the light axe in battle casts harm too, which will be rather useful. Just stab. Stabbing worked really well last time. Really, really well last time. Okay, you know what? 34. Respectable damage. Oh my god. Wow, guys. I take it all back. You're doing really well. They had something to prove. Once it was proven, they're like, alright, fuck it, I'm done. Let Alice finish this. Thanks, guys. Good work, team. Yay, team. So I've been meaning to get back to Stellaris. Staff, what are you doing? Mage Staff is fire too. So actually, let's trade these around. Let M hang on to all the staves. Or you know what? You know what? You've already got the gauntlet. Let's give the mage staff to fight. And that way fight doesn't have to burn all of their magic just to contribute. Alright. Tomorrow morning, an early AM drive to Nowhere, Ohio to get my first... Oh, congratulations. Nice. We were going to go to Cal State this weekend because they put out a statement today that they had so many extras of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the one-shot one, that they were just going to vaccinate anybody who showed up. Literally an hour later, they walked it back because so many people showed up in that time. Like, literally in the time, in the hour after they said that, they had so many people show up, they were like, nah, forget it. So, womp womp. I was really excited about that, too. I would like to get jabbed. Still feeling nothing for your first earlier day? Nice. Nice. I wonder if that means... It probably doesn't. It probably doesn't. But I'm kind of curious if, like, if the because the vaccine, like, lays some people super low. Like, it just knocks some people the fuck out, right? I wonder if you feel no ill effects from the vaccine, I wonder if that means you would have been asymptomatic if you got it. Tiny bit weird, who knows? Second dose of the visor seems to be that one. Oh, okay. What's up, Fury Fighter? All right, here we go. Floor 5. There's a whole bunch of treasure and mermaids up here. And also danger. But there's something we need. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. You think you had in February of last year? 9,000 bucks. 1,700. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Opal bracelet. Okay, hang on. I need to compare this to... Because I think I've got gold on M, and I don't remember how good it is. Good, I think. I forget where we picked up the gold one. Was it in the Castle of Ordeal? It was. Okay, gold is the good one. Gold's the really good. Opal is at least better. I think we still have silver on the black mages. Poor guys. How's everyone? We're good. We're good. I had a hella busy day. I had a lot of stuff going on, but good. Good. All right, I'm gonna give the opal to you, and you are going to put it on and be highly defended. Probably not, since the reaction to the vaccine is just your immune system firing up. Yeah, I just wonder if it would behave the same way. Talked about it, felt like you were dying. Yeah, I remember that. And no, our Dominic, you have nothing to apologize about. It's kind of the topic of the day, any day, these days. You have responded to me. Got you back. Don't even know where to start on getting vaccinated. I mean, once they open it up in your state, like, the drugstores, most of the drugstores should be doing it, or they might have, like, mass vaccination sites like they do in California, where they'll set up in, like, a stadium parking lot and just do, like, drive-by jabbings. Hey, house, it is indeed Final Fantasy. Not here. If we cannot regain the power of water, we will become bubbles, then disappear. My friend Daryl went to the land, then never returned. I've often wondered what happened. Maybe she grew legs and walked away. I think we met Daryl the dancer. Unbelievable, you can breathe underwater? I'm impressed. Okay, are there no random encounters up here? Are there just no enemies up here? I didn't realize that. Statewide site for registering appointments, then each provider wants you to make an account on their website and is paying. Splash. So you actually have to wrap around the map to get to this place. Opal Helm. Opal Gauntlet. I don't think the Opal Gauntlet does anything. Nope. All this Opal shit is only for knights. Remember the dude that said the slab is super useful for things? Well, now we got it. Not everything is an enemy oddish. When you play with a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Hospital I go to for your doc isn't signing up for vaccines yet? Oh, damn. Well, this is nice. This is really nice because there's a ton of treasure up here. And a lot of really useful stuff. And mermaids. Please save the sea and make the orb shine again. So yeah, this is just a big grid of rooms. To unlock the Mirage Tower, the Lefanish used a musical tone. Found a pure potion. This is the shrine's top floor. The Fiend of Water, Kraken, lives on the bottom floor. Well, we won't be releasing him. Except possibly from this mortal coil. Chill. Best part about getting vaccinated at Walmart is you get a free gun and Krispy Kreme donuts. As long as the Fiend of Water lives, oh, boo-hoo. Aw. It's like she's being sarcastic. Aw, world's tiniest violin for these poor mermaids. Also, I'm looting all their money. I suppose you are the legendary... Hi. Are you going to become Bubbles? Everyone becomes Bubbles eventually. I took her 401k and her pocket change. I take it all. We're the Light Warriors. We're requisitioning that shit. I should be honest, I gotta pay for that. Okay, I believe we've looted this entire place. We can just go. Bye. Also, there are no guns left. Thanks, Obama. Obama strikes once more from the shadows. Alright, ah, shit. I just realized. Onrak has no equipment shop. Okay, wait. It might not matter. It might not matter, because I don't think there's a ton of treasure on the lower floors. Money. There isn't. Okay, never mind. We can do this. Because we don't even have level 7 casting unlocked anyway. So we can just keep on... Yeah, we're good on that. I already looked at that. I think we'll just barely be okay. Yeah, I think there's exactly 2 more armor pieces to pick up down here. You just can't give us drones. You got cows in Stardew, congratulations! Oh, you can get ducks? Livestock in Stardew was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed palling around with my aminals. Well, anyway, come on, win Cheese Baron. Alright, why is the... Oh, God. Put your fucking heal potion at the top of the list, you asshole. Oh my god. That seriously adds another 100 button presses. Because I need 50 of these things. I mean, I guess technically I don't need 50 of these things, but I'm gonna buy 50 of these things. I played Stardew since release. Can try co-op with a friend. Nice. Yeah, I've heard co-op's really fun. Co-op's really, really fun. Unlock kegs too. It's motherfucking wine time. It might be more efficient just buy the house. You know, if I could set up the house in the middle of the shrine, I would absolutely do that. Need to get back into that after the huge update. I'm hoping Yonder will scratch that itch to some degree, because I'm kind of in the mood for a game like that. Just something wholesome and buildery. Yonder did not win. Donut County won, but Donut County is gonna be like a single stream. So I just decided my own volition to do Yonder after that. Have you decided what game we're doing? No. No. I keep saying I'm gonna start a conversation on Discord about what we're gonna do tomorrow, and I don't do that. What do you guys want to do tomorrow? Do you want to do We Need to Go Deeper, or do you want to do Viscera Cleanup Detail? Those of you that have those games, which one do you want to play? Those of you that don't have those games, which one do you want to see? I personally, well, you know what? Let's see what y'all have to say. Pizza Party. Donut County is the game where you make everyone get in your hole, right? Yes. Yes. You cram everyone in your hole. And it's a real good time. Slightly intentional. Why not very? Pizza Simulator. Like Viscera Cleanup. Did you request it? Were you the one that requested it, Toast? Only have Viscera Cleanup Detail, happy watch either. Okay. Okay. If people want to do Viscera, I'm totally cool with that. Just depends on who has it and who's going to be able to make it out. Because if we're going to do a multiplayer night, we're going to need people. I know you can play Viscera Cleanup Detail solo, but I have to assume that'd be a pretty soul-crushing menial experience. And We Need to Go Deeper really does not work. Ah, finally. Okay, we did it. See the Fist Mages guy? They have. They buffed out. You want to see something cool, actually? I don't remember if you're here for this house. Their overworld sprite is fucking rad. Like, it's like they've got like pauldrons and a cake. Yeah, you know what it is actually. If you've played Final Fantasy Adventure, this is Julius. This is the big bad of Final Fantasy Adventure. They totally cribbed this sprite for Julius, and I think that's super cool. And realizing that just made everything click, because Julius is basically a black mage in that. Yeah, some 80s ass shoulders, seriously. That's Wesker? I will also accept Wesker, yes. Funnily enough, everyone shouted about Pizza. I was starting to play TMT, the arcade game, since I want to marathon the Brawlers before the new one comes out. Wait, Shadows, were you here the night that I streamed TMNT 1 and 2 on NES? 1 was pretty rough, but 2 was a ton of fun. You mean Wesker? I'll give Viscera Cleanup Detail a go if people played. I don't think it'd be available for the whole stream. That's okay. It wouldn't have to be available for both. I'm not like super hardcore devoted to the idea of it. All right. I think we're doing this. I think we're ready. I probably should have checked before we left, but I think we're ready. We got potions. We got magic. We're ready to throw down. Remind me of a translated version of a guide for Final Fantasy Adventure with developer anecdotes. Oh, I would be really interested in reading that. I know basically nothing about the development of any of those games. Well, I barely know. I hardly know more than that about the development of the mainline games. Let's see. I do want to preserve magic, but I also don't want to get my ass kicked on the way down here. These guys do hit hard and have quite a bit of hit points, so. It's not going to be too far, actually. There's this floor to a... The boss is only 3 floors away. And only one of those floors has treasure to loot on it. Don't know how co-op it works, I just wouldn't want to sabotage the game if I have to leave. Work tried to call me in for work this morning at 1 AM. I said, lol, no, I need a day off, thanks. Yeah, F that. No, thank you. Sprite designer was slightly bitter they had to work on a monochrome Game Boy game while their colleagues did SNES games, which I think was a funny detail. I don't know about y'all. I absolutely adore the Game Boy aesthetic. It's seriously one of my... Like, that four-tone monochrome is seriously one of my favorite looks in video games. And I think a big part of that is how creative developers got with evoking imagery within it because they were so restricted. So it's a real damn shame they felt that way. But I greatly respect the work that they did under those circumstances. So yeah, Super Mario Land 2 is super impressive, yeah. That game looks fantastic. Yeah, the original Super Mario Land, it has a really weird look to it. Like it barely looks like a Mario game, but that's definitely got some extra charm to it, you know. And then Mario Land 2 comes along and looks a lot more like a traditional Mario game, except not quite right. Like, Mario Land 2 is definitely a lot closer, but there's something, like, really weird about that game. Actually translated by Tomato, dude behind Mother 3's fan translation. So I think you can find the guide on his blog, or at least... Okay, I'll have to look that up. That'd be really interesting. Tomato's a great handle, too. But yeah, I love the old school Game Boy. I wish stuff like... I love the look of old Game Boy games. A lot of them were pretty agonizing to play, though. Like, I wish Castlevania Adventure was a good game. I really do. Because I think it looks amazing. But that thing is agony to play. You remember, y'all saw me play it. So this is cool. It's gonna get darker as we go further and further down. Oh, it's a sea troll and a sea snake. Sea trolls. Okay. Pretty standard. So the sea snakes actually have more health. The sea snakes actually have more health than the troll. Surprising. Castlevania Adventure was a fun stream. Oh my god, the walking speed. Yeah, it was awful. It was glacial. It was so glacial. And then you had so many like pixel perfect jumps with your slow ass stride. God. I still can't believe I beat the second Castlevania Adventure. I still kind of regret doing that. That final boss was so miserable. Even save scumming it was just awful. Yeah. Good thing there's so many good Castlevania games to make up for it. But yeah, that was a trip. Terminated. Is that the one with the Bone Dragon where you fight your son? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a good game. Like, Castlevania Adventure 2 is legit good, except for the final boss. The final boss is bullshit. Serious bullshit. It would be less bullshit if there wasn't so much wind-up to him. Also, I don't think that game has continues in very good places. There is, if you're wondering, there's nothing in the rooms on this floor. Absolutely nothing. Hey, lobster. Suddenly, a lobster. Fire doesn't work on any of these. Actually a fan of Castlevania 64, super jank, but I find a lot of fun. I don't think anybody actually wants me to do this. I still want to play the PS2 Castlevanias for y'all. I like them. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you they're great games, but I legit enjoy those games. I say I'm sorry. I also got you to play Atlantis No Nazo. I'm sorry you missed that, Shadows. I think you would have enjoyed it a lot. I think you would have gotten a lot out of my suffering there. Chat time for my first Famicom game. What is your first Famicom game? Castlevania Adventure was one of the games you bought with my Game Boy. Oof. Yeah, it was one of the first ones I had. So I got my Game Boy. It came with Tetris. When my parents realized that, they very quickly bought me Super Mario Land, so I wouldn't be heartbroken. I think the first two games I got after were Solar Striker and Castlevania Adventure. And Solar Striker's pretty cool. And Castlevania Adventure pretty isn't. Prefer the later N64 Castlevania. I actually do sort of like them both. That's right, there were two. I always forget there were two. Never owned any kind of NES yourself. Played a bunch of your neighbors growing up, so I viscerally played games through him. I did experience a number of NES games that way through friends. Like that's how I learned about Mega Man, honestly, was playing Mega Man 2 at a friend's house. Welcome to floor 3B. Simply exists. What were the PS2 Castlevanias? They were Lament of Innocence. That's the I'll Kill You and the Night one. And Curse of Darkness, which practically nobody remembers. But it's actually really cool. Wait, what the hell floor is this? Oh, there's nothing in here, never mind. I cannot believe none of these chests are booby-trapped. One's on the bottom floor, must be. Lords of Shadow is not PS2. That was PS3. And Xbox 360, I think? Yeah, they were contemporaries. Legacy of Darkness is certainly a lot more polished, has a lot more content. It's a bit of a shame they neutered the difficulty a bit too hard. They shower you with healing items, money, and save points. I think Halloween played those. 3DS Castlevania was actually... What was the what? What was the 3DS Castlevania? Wait, was that a Lords of Shadow spin-off? Or am I thinking of like the Vita one or something? I didn't even know there was a 3DS Castlevania. Completely checked out console Castlevanias after Symphony. Oh damn, that's a shame, Silver Mike. Because after Symphony, most of them went the Symphony route, and like the GBA and DS ones are amazing, to varying degrees. I still think Aria of Sorrow is the best of them all. I still think Aria of Sorrow is the best Castlevania, bar none. Oh, the handheld ones. Oh, okay, you're talking about the... Okay, I'm sorry. I lump in handhelds with consoles. I don't make that distinction, so... My misunderstanding. N64 Castlevania was shit-looking. A lot of stuff on N64 was shit-looking, if we're being real for a second here. Mario at least knew what it was working with, but some of those other games were just... Woo. There's a magazine here that says, celebrating the life of legendary Rush Limbaugh. I mean, he was a legend. Absolute degenerate wastes of humanity can be legendary in how worthless they are. Aria is the only one you still own. I have all of them. I have all of them. I am never getting rid of them. When I finally get my Analog Pocket in 2025, I will even stream them for you. Who mag is that, Rolling Stone? Turok looks all right for all of the 5 feet you can see in front of you. Seriously, if you have not played N64 Turok lately, you need to go back and experience that fog. You need to drink it in deep. You won't have to go very far. So the time my games are broke ass college grad. What was really fun in Turok, actually, I remember this now, is when I got the cheat codes out of Nintendo Power, one of them was one that like slowed down time. It was like a slow motion mode. And I would slow down time and I'd run up to stuff. I'd run up to the enemies and I'd examine them. The modeling, I will give them credit. The modeling had a lot of really good detail. Like they worked as hard as they could to make that game look good. It's just such a shame about the render distance. The render distance is so depressing in that. Okay, I think this encounter, you can actually end up fighting like 9 of these. So we honestly got really lucky here. Like really, really lucky. And I think if you have to face like a full party of them and you don't go first, you die. Get sleep so you can get up earlier. All right, Dominic, thanks for coming out, buddy. Always a pleasure to see you. Might go sleep early, have your second COVID shot tomorrow night. Good night to you too, Shadows. Always a pleasure to see you as well. It's always a pleasure to see all of you. All y'all are great. Getting Chronoscepter. Dude, the Chronoscepter is one of the coolest weapons in video games. The Chronoscepter kicks so much ass. It's so cool. But yeah, I lost my train of thought because I'd do stuff like I'd launch rockets or grenades, and then in slow motion I'd run up to them and totally break the illusion because I didn't realize they were just sprites. Like when you shoot rockets in Turok, there are no rockets. they're just the glow of the jets on the back. If you run around to the front of them, that's all you see. The grenades are actually a sprite that they flip to make it look like it's flipping, which I thought was pretty cute. Oh, not a regular is going to sleep too. Sorry. Good to see you as well, buddy. Diablo 2 Resurrect is looking all right. That's good to hear. I wouldn't mind revisiting Diablo at some point. Holy shit, lobsters hit hard. I did not realize that. I should probably not be screwing with these guys. Oh my god. Why? If you are 2 hits, do 7 damage. Are you trying not to go to sleep here? Well, I'll do what I can to not bore you to death. Turok 2 multiplayer deathmatch night. Rage Wars. I always heard Cerebral Bore is best. I've never seen it in action though. Alright, please don't kill us before we kill you. Best weapon in all the games aside from Super Shotguns, the Gauntlets of the Necromancer and Hexen. Oh, those Zappy Electric ones. Yeah, they look super cool. Like those. Well, as the law audition, you're about to get snipped. Well, we pulled through somehow. Get multiple weapons from Painkiller. I'll look in for that title. There aren't that many weapons in Painkiller, but I think they all deserve a spot, honestly. Especially that fucking telephone pole launcher. That thing rules. I think it's really funny that for whatever reason they decided to only make 5 weapons in that game, right? And I guess they were really dead set on having a lightning gun and a gun that shoots shuriken. And I guess they went ahead and mashed all the other weapons together, and they were like, well, what do we do with these? And they're like... And I don't know what that thing is called, but I love it. That's true, Binary Domain only has 2. Binary Domain, though, oh my god. Binary Domain understands that the most important thing about a shooter is what happens to the people you shoot. Like, shattering enemies in that game is so intensely gratifying. Just you just obliterate robots in that game, and it rules so hard. I think that's the one game. I think Binary Domain is the one game where I fully forgive it for having bullet spongy enemies, because it means I get to shoot them longer and like spend more time watching them disintegrate. God damn, the gunplay in that game was so much fun. Yeah, that game is so much fun. I think there's a couple of gimmick bosses that aren't terribly fun, but everything else in that game is just turned to 11. Wait, what? I don't think Binary Domain is the Shadow Warrior guys. Is it? I thought Binary Domain was a Japanese studio. Did Power Gauntlet do anything? What? Alice can actually wear this shit. Holy cow. Nintendo Power says it protects against the use of Saber, but Saber is a buff. Binary Domain is the Yakuza director? Flying what? Wait, how does that work? It can't be both of those, can it? These are the enemies in here that are not weak to lightning. They are weak to fire because they are ghosts. Oh my god. These things hit harder than anything else in here. These things hit so damn hard. Alright, it's the... Okay. Wait, do you have... Who has it? You have the light axe, okay. Use it. You don't. You can actually... Ugh, overlaps with life. Okay. I mean, I probably have enough for that, but whatever. Oh, you're thinking of Hard Reset. Okay. Yes, Hard Reset and the Shadow Warrior guys were all the same. Alright, that's not gonna help. I do like those games. I like Hard Reset. I really like the first Shadow Warrior. I haven't played the second Shadow Warrior, but I really like the first one. The only thing with Flying Wild Hog games is that they tend to go on too long, actually. As fun as the combat is in them, like, all the levels just end up being too long. That was a big problem in the original Shadow Warrior. Because you were in... Oh my god, I still remember the container ship. And, like, the fucking container ship would just never end, ever. Ever. I've heard a lot of mixed things about Shadow Warrior 2. Alright. Oh, you know what? This is fine. This is totally fine. And yeah, the levels are too long, and enemies do tend to take too long to die. I thought that was more of a problem in Hard Reset than in Shadow Warrior, though. But, I mean, I found the combat in Shadow Warrior way more interesting than in Hard Reset. Hard Reset had some neat ideas, and it looked really good. But the combat, I mean, was pretty basic. Like, you had 2 guns and a bunch of variations off of those, but it wasn't really enough to carry a game of that length. I hope Shadow Warrior 3 will be better. I hope people will be more unified in how they feel about Shadow Warrior. In a good way. There's another light axe down here. Cool. Alright, so you have one. Let's give the other one to Fist. I think the Dark Forces Conch Rifle is your favorite because it's so absurd and a total workhorse. It's really fun, yeah. I think my favorite Dark Forces weapon is always going to be the I think it's the Imperial Repeater, the one that shoots the little blue pellets. I love the way it sounds, and it's a very easy weapon to lean on. It's also super accurate. Ooh, I don't really want to fight this. This could be bad if they stack up on one person. So I'm gonna go all in on these guys. Make sure they die. We've got one more treasure room to go, and then we're on the bottom floor. And I've been saving Lit 3 for Kraken, so we should be okay. Again, kicks ass like hands down to hand cannon for Resident Evil. Yes. The Broken Butterfly? Or are those two different things? I'm still, to this day, I'm convinced that Resident Evil 4 started as a reloading tech demo. Like someone at Capcom just made a demo of Leon Kennedy reloading a bunch of guns. And like one of the just a random producer was like looking over his shoulder and was like, we can do something with this. And they just built Resident Evil 4 out from there. It really seriously does feel like the centerpiece of that game. Broken Butterfly sounds like a song by a terrible 2000s nu metal band, but it's an amazing name for a gun. Hand cannons unlocked for mercenaries. Kick is so strong nearly. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's a different thing. I don't think I ever got that. I didn't play a lot of mercenaries in 4. Like, I still remember, I think it was the Red 9. I think the Red 9 was the one that reloaded from a clip that Leon would load from the top. So whenever you reloaded with that, he would take out a clip, he would like jam it, he would work it in there. I think he would pull the action and then flip the clip out. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. Like, I loved watching that. I've never been like a gun porn guy at all, but like Resident Evil 4 like makes you a believer, I think. Imagine having to do that under combat situations. He handled it fine. This is kind of a crappy setup. I guess we can make sure we get rid of the wizard dude, because I think he actually does more damage than the shark. Nope. Guess for your hit points, though. I'm gonna smack the shark. Zeus. Okay. Hey, you should play the PS2 era shooter Black, made by the Wipeout devs. I didn't realize that. I dimly remember hearing good things about that. The Red 9 was a C96. It's amazing. Like I haven't played Resident Evil 4 since I had it on the Wii like 15 years ago, and I still remember some of those reloading. I remember the basic pistol. I remember the basic pistol. He would drop the magazine out of it. He'd pull out another one. He'd slide it in, and there was actually like, he would actually like press it. He would actually press it that extra little bit of the way in. Like, I seriously cannot think of another game that put that much effort into its reload animation. Y'all are funny. Receiver. Well, the thing about Receiver is it's all like, yeah, I should have known that. The thing about Receiver is it's all like abstract. You don't ever see your hands. you see like levitating guns and bullets animating. So I definitely appreciate the gunplay in Receiver. I love Receiver. I think Receiver is like a fantastic game. But yeah, it's the gun operation that's remarkable about that game for me, not necessarily like the animations themselves. You guys enjoying Monster Hunter Rise? How y'all feeling about Monster Hunter Rise? Poor House. Poor House. Just a pinch of salt, really. Just a pinch. Tomb Hunter Rise. Sad writing was replacing mounting, so I got to beat on Diablos with Rathalos. I know what those words mean. I only understand stuff about Rise is in all caps, so this is an odd conversation. I feel like you're only getting I feel like you're only getting one side of the story here. Man, we're killing these heal potions. Really devouring them. Treasure box is empty? Oh, I already checked this one. I'm an idiot. Yay, we found another ribbon. Holy shit. Great. Good. Okay. Let's see. Ribbon's a hat. So I'm gonna trade this over to Fist. And you can wear it. So that way we'll have a fully functional. We'll have a white mage and we'll have a black mage who can't be instantly obliterated. Not gonna bother with it. I was pure spite. He can yeet his ass into a wall. Alright, gang, here we go. Here we don't go, they're ghosts. There be ghosts here. Alright, you have a light axe. You can just cast your shit. You have a light axe. You have mage staff. Oh my god. That is a lot of damage. Capcom can suck my entire asshole. Not a personal opinion of mine, just reading chat. For anyone seeking to take that out of context. I have no particular love of Capcom at the moment. I enjoy some of the things that they make, but I'm not like super attached to any of their stuff, come to think of it. I tell you what I'm excited about right now. I tell you what I am just like clinging to breathlessly is King of Fighters 15 news. Oh, I'm so excited for that game. It looks good. That game looks really good. So much better than 14. Man, I enjoyed King of Fighters 14, but it looked like ass. That game looked terrible. And 15 is like the exact... It looks so much better. But King of Fighters and Smash, the cowards, they did. They actually did. They put almost every... They put like literally everybody except Mai. Which I still think is really funny. I'm gonna burn out all my lit 2s, and that's okay, because I don't want to get clipped to death by lobsters. But yeah, they're doing weekly character reveal trailers, and the one this week was Mai. And Mai, I mean, come on. Mai always looks good, but she looks really good in this. King looks really good. A lot of characters look really good. They put Yashiro back. They're putting Yashiro back in. Yashiro hasn't been in a King of Fighters since like 97 or 98, I think. The glorious mobile gacha game KOF 15 was fun. I wonder if they're gonna bother to do anything in King of Fighters All-Star. I hope so. I'm still playing that game. I can't stop now. I'm like one of the ancient players in that who actually has all the characters. Can't be a Smash character, no KF characters have a sword. You ignorant bastard. How wrong you are. how viciously, aggressively wrong you are. How could you forget about Foxy from the Ash Crimson saga? You moron. I think it's well past time we had a Queen of Fighters. Watch out what you wish for. SNK did... God, what was that game called? What was the one they did after 14 that used all the, like, a bunch of female fighters from the King of Fighters series and also Lady Terry? I can't remember what that game was called. One new MVC. Everybody wants a new MVC. Everybody wants a new MVC. Everybody wants a new CVS. And they're never gonna happen. I mean, I feel like like a new Capcom versus SNK could happen, because modern SNK licenses their shit out to literally everybody. Like they absolutely do not give a fuck anymore. So I think if I honestly I think it's on Capcom. I think Capcom went to SNK and they were like, look, we were just wondering, could we, and SNK would be like, yes, take them. Take all of them. Did I seriously tell Fist to use fire? How the fuck did I do that? SNK Heroines. Thank you, Kruger. That was it. Yeah, SNK Heroines. Yeah, watch... SNK Heroines is like peak example of watch out what you wish for. Notice I'll never talk to Hodge about KOF again. This is why nobody talks to me about KOF. Because they're wrong, and when I try to correct them, they get all snippy about it. Capcom versus Fortnite? More likely than you think, probably. Not good at fighting games, I somehow own a bunch of them. I'm not particularly good at fighting games, but I really enjoy playing them, so. Y'all are gonna have to deal... Y'all are gonna have to deal with me playing a bunch of KOF 15 when it comes out. It's gonna be a while. Like, I'm not even convinced KOF 15 is gonna come out this year. They say it will. I'm not sold on that. I hope it does. Oh god, I hope it does. But yeah, I'm gonna be first in line for that shit. DOA Extreme Titty Stream. Street Fighter 6 is gonna be a reskin of Fortnite. I mean, they're still going hard on Street Fighter 5, actually. They're finally doing stuff that the fans really like. Like putting a rival school's character in it. And somebody said this auditioned a gamer. My rule of thumb for this year is to assume nothing is coming out on schedule. Yep. Safer that way. Yeah, everything I was excited for got delayed. I mean, they didn't announce a delay for King of Fighters 15, but they'd made indications that it was gonna come out a lot sooner. And it just kind of didn't. Alright, let's take stock here. Everybody's at full health. I still have a bunch of Lit 2. I have Lit 2 cast on Alice. I don't think I'm actually going to use him. I think I'm going to have Alice cast fast on himself. You have pretty much all your magic. This fight is basically blow him up with lightning. Biomute? What the Biomute? Yeah, they're putting Akira in Street Fighter 5. They're putting, so this is supposed to be the last season of DLC, but they've said that before. They already released Dan, they're about to release Rose, and then they're doing Oro from Third Strike, Akira from Rival Schools, and then one more unannounced character. Self-casting, you filthy boy. Alright, I think we're about as ready as we can be. Here we go. Yeah, she's getting aerial raves. Looks pretty rad. But yeah, I was excited for King of Fighters 15. I've actually been really excited for Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. I've never really been into the Lego games, but what they're doing with Skywalker Saga, like the whole open world design where you actually get to explore planets and stuff, sounds really cool. I was super looking forward to that, and that got pushed way back. I think I don't even think it has a release date anymore. It was supposed to be May, I think. And of course the Analog Pocket. I'm gonna have to wait an extra 6 months for. Yep, orb. The fiend's ball is shattered. Ouch. Evaporating all the water. Ho, ho, ho. How foolhardy to dare challenge me, Kraken, the fiend of the water. Hey, look, it's a big tentacle man. Alright, fast yourself. Alright, Kraken is weak against lit and also uses lit. So we're gonna A-lit ourselves. You want open world Lego stuff? The Avengers game has that. That's right, they do. They do. I have one of the older ones of that. Weird line to explain. You basically need to see a trailer. You're an animal person who can mutate. It's supposed to be open world. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I could do slow too, but I kind of want to just blow this guy up. We'll see what he does. I think I may just be able to kill him really fast. But we'll see what happens. We're at least protecting against his magic now. Because all he uses is Lit 2 and a version of Dark. But I don't know how much physical damage he does. Zappo! 100 damage. Alright, we're 1/8 of the way there. Oh, fuck! Okay. Alright, we're halfway there. We are halfway there. Alright, Alright, Invis 2. Alright, I'm gonna pop off both of these. 152? Alright, we got 250 left. Ah! Shit! Ineffective. Easy to dodge. Oh, we might eat shit on this one. Do you have anything else cool you can do? Nope. Zeus. Alright, could you stop this horse shit? Wow, M survived that. Alright, ineffective. Alright, hopefully he uses magic. Hopefully he uses magic. I think I just gotta go for damage. I just gotta go for damage. I think he's got like 100 hit points left. Fuck! No! Alright. Shit. Okay. Okay. Man, I really thought these bosses were gonna be easier than this. $90 to 360 damage is not really great odds there. Alright, I'm gonna rely on his lightning cast, because I might need theirs. This sure has been a stream, hasn't it? Yep. Just kind of invalidated half of it. Man, that sucks so much. I was excited too. I thought we were gonna be done with this place, and I could go ahead and clean out the Mirage Tower. Oh, man. Alright, what I'm gonna do... What I'm actually gonna do... I'm gonna go straight down and fight Kraken. I'm gonna skip everything else. And then, if I beat him... I'm gonna come back up and get everything on the way back out. I think that's all I'll handle the other places too, because fortunately the Sky Castle, all of the loot is on the first 3 floors. So we can just clear out the first 3 floors, leave, and then do a beeline for the boss. Well, I hope I get Super NT ordered tomorrow, then I can finally play obnoxious Super Mario World hacks again. I can't wait. I want a Super NT so bad. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind if I can't get one tomorrow, honestly. I'm just gonna completely lose it. I waited so long for this. And I mean, I got an Analog Pocket. This has to go better than that. Has to. And then we can finally play Super Nintendo games. Actually, the real problem now is I'm gonna order this, and then I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to be living when these things actually ship. I'm absolutely gonna have to update my my shipping address for the Pocket. Almost want to order 2 if I can, just in case someone else wants one. Not even to flip. It shouldn't be that bad. Like, Analog was very open about the problems they had with the Pocket pre-orders, and it sounds like they put a lot of effort into improving the situation. With Mario being executed and the PlayStation Store's closing, just pirate shit. Oh god, I forget how this one's laid out. Okay, just up. Yeah, when I get a Super NT, I'll probably also get an EverDrive for that, because the Super NT EverDrives are a lot cheaper than the NES ones. The SNES ones are a lot cheaper than the... What am I trying to say here? Confusing my own damn self. Get a temporary P.O. box. I could do that. Good morning, Cornuto. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I was in a really good mood until like 5 minutes ago, when I just did a big long run cleaning out the lower floors of the place, and then the boss picked my shit in and I have to do it all over again. I really might be getting too old for games like these. I really might not have the patience for them anymore. Yeah, Kraken stole all of our lunch money. Don't remember how this waking up early things works. Not really a fan. I'm not either. Very much not at all. No, I can't use this house here. Invalid housing location. You know, the funny thing is, like, I'm pretty sure Kraken just deletes people regardless. I'm pretty sure with as much damage as he does, like, he just annihilates everybody. So now I'm wondering how I did this before. Like, why did I never really have trouble with this before? And I don't know the answer to that. Can't play older games like this without save states these days. Yep, I feel that. I very much feel that. Big Eye Fist. Damage. Big Eye is the beholder. Isn't the Big Eye just a pair of eyeballs with... Oh, I see what you're saying. So Big Eyes were literally beholders in the Japanese version. And they had to redo them here, huh? Kraken shows in Final Fantasy XIV the hard mode remix the first dungeon. Just fucking jump in it. I'm reminded of the Fiend of Water in Final Fantasy IV, who you just happen to fight after getting the guy that can cast like every magic in the game. So you can just blow his ass up with Bolt 3. Everything shows up in Final Fantasy XIV. Even Dragon Quest, really? Current in-game raids are Eden from Final Fantasy IX. Edea? They put Edea in? Sure, people were thrilled about that. Yokai Watch? I guess it makes sense. Like crossovers are just the order of the day now. Like everyone does crossovers. It benefits everyone involved. It benefits all the companies. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay. Fine. The Wizard Sea Hag is the only dangerous one, so. Big ol' whatever. Who are you going to cross over with, Oddish? Tino, I hope. Someday. I guess if I went back to doing Star Wars Squadrons, that would just happen naturally. The Splatoon Binding of Isaac crossover was scary. My brain will only allow me to assume you're kidding. I cannot process that as an actual possibility. Eden is the ultimate summon in Final Fantasy. Oh, okay. I totally forgot about Eden. Benefits everyone except people who are concerned about media conglomerates having a chokehold on IP. Who cares about them? I'd play more Squadrons with you. They added TIE Defenders and B-Wangs. They did, didn't they? They certainly did. I absolutely did not expect them to do that. I expected B-Wings. I didn't expect Defenders. On Fridays, GPG will be streaming with Dr. Disrespect. Ah. I'd rather quit. B-Wangs are apparently really terrible. Just like in Star Wars. I've never liked B-Wings. I hated B-Wings in the old X-Wing game. Hate them. They're slow and clunky and their lasers don't line up with anything. Swear to God, you have to twist yourself in knots just to hit things in a B-Wing. God help you try to use the ion cannons, they're even worse. TIE Defenders have always been cool, but I mean, TIE Defenders have always been the quintessential Mary Sue spaceship in Star Wars. They're the fighter that does everything. They're the fastest, they have the most guns, they have the most shields, they have a hyperdrive. Y-Wings and B-Wings both have ion cannons. B-Wings are like really heavily armed, but they're slow, and at least in the old X-Wing games, I mean, you're up in this pod up here, right? You're up in a pod way up here, trying to line up a shot using a cannon that's down here. And it's really fucking obnoxious. Like, they're basically good for taking out Star Destroyers, and that's it. B-Wings are supposed to be the shiny new bomber, but Y-Wings are far better. From a lore standpoint, I honestly kind of love it. Because it reinforces why the Rebellion and the New Republic just kept on using Y-Wings from the original Republic, even stripped down. How'd you find anything on a Rebel side but an A-Wing? It's true. They're really good at taking out Super Star Destroyers. This is Star Fox crossover from the R-Wings. That's what I want to see, actually. I want to see some kind of like space flight sim game that can swing crossovers. So you get like TIE fighters and X-Wings fighting like runabouts from Star Trek, and like White Star or Star Furies from Babylon 5. What else can I think of? R-Wings from Star Fox. Suicide Sled or die. Suicide Sled and die. Really? Oh yeah, the Battlestar Galactica fighters, weren't those also called Star Furies or something? Wait, were they all called Star Furies? Is every spaceship called a Star Fury? Colonial Vipers, that was it, thank you. Thank you. Alright, no, you know what, you can skip yours. But you cannot. Yeah, they were cool. What else? They had some kind of starfighters in Stargate, didn't they? Like gold ones or something? Yeah, that's right. Vipers and Raptors, that's right. The last DLC is Sinistar. That'd be pretty badass, honestly. Luke Starfury. I'd say somebody should make that, but it would end up being like a mobile gacha game. Purify thyself. Mobile MOBA gacha. They must have had a bunch of those a ways back, right? I can't imagine anybody would have missed that perspective gravy train. It was just these tiny wing pods in gold, just had a polearm gun on it. Cute. Yeah, the rest of you are good enough. You're fine. You'll be fine. You're going the right way. Oh, come on! Can we leave? I don't want to fight you. Fuck off. Lobster says no. Lobster says no. Alice is like, I'm fucking out of here. OG Gundams had a fighter that snapped into it. I mean, you could do Macross Valkyries. That'd be cool. Do the Smash Ultimate of Starfighters. Everyone is here. The Megazord from Power Rangers, sure. Slap some wings on him. Get his ass airborne. It'll work. It's a mobile gacha, and all spaceships can be cute anime girls. See, everybody wins. Something for literally everyone. Come on, I just want to fight the boss. I just want I just want to let the boss kick my ass again. Come on, this isn't that complicated. Ultimate Starfighter is the Gunstar. Oh, what were the ships called in the last Starfighter? The Outlaw Star being pilotable? That'd be cool. They're the ships from Cowboy Bebop. I really like the ship designs in Cowboy Bebop. Those things are sweet. I ain't fighting no lobsters. Fuck off. Oh, Gunstars are the ships in Last Starfire. Okay. Some of these names are starting to run together. Maybe this is why they've never done it. It would just get too confusing. Alright, okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Ho 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 ho. Kraken will knock you all down. Alright, hopefully you don't die this time. Man, Invis 2. I fucking hope it works, man. TIE Fighter policy, Tide Pods. I'm gonna try slow 2. No, lit 3. Okay, Alice actually got fast off this time. Let's see if Alice gets a turn to use it. Lit 3 does. 178, that's respectable. That's like a quarter of his life. Slow 2. Lost Intelligence, yes! Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Alright. Watch him use Lit 2 and kill us all. Shit. Now I can't fucking see. And the one guy with a physical attack can't fucking see. Tide Fighter pilots eat Tide Pods. Alright, try to hit him, please. And then you can A-Lit. And then you can blow his ass up. Zappo! Alright. Alright, he's sitting somewhere around 500. 450, something like that. We got all of our defenses up. This is good. This is very good. Missed. Nice. Ooh, damn. Nice. So what? 450, 600. Okay, he's got like 200 hit points left. I guess you can do this. And you can do this. And you can't do that. You can do that. Chapo. 4 hits, 34 damage. See, this time Kraken's just inking. 1 physical attack, 2 inks. $90. I think that's as low as it goes, isn't it? 54. Terminated! Eat shit, Kraken. That went significantly better. TIE Fighters sound like a daytime TV show about surfers or lifeguards. It does say Kraken lost intelligence. Alright, we're back. Okay, hang on one sec. I'm gonna replug this, resync the audio. It's driving me crazy. On you. I'm back. There we go. Oh god. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. That would be an interesting debuff, one that made the AI play worse. That would be. That would be. But I think in general, JRPGs don't tend to have the smartest enemies. They tend to either have pre-programmed routines or just attacks that are effective in a vacuum. It would be really cool. Like I can't think of many, if any. Earbuds went out. What? Damn it. I can't think of many, if any, JRPGs where the AI will actually play as hard as it can and use all of its advantages and like focus down your characters and like play against their vulnerabilities. Hang on. Okay, there we go. All right, we're there. All right, we're back. SMT enemies can be pretty smart, sometimes targeting weaker characters. Yeah, I don't think any of the ones that I've played. I don't think any of the Final Fantasies operate like that. I think the most complicated they ever get is having a routine. Like, that one boss in Final Fantasy X everybody hates. Yunalesca, I think? Alright, we beat Kraken, but we gotta go back, because I want all my loot. I want all my shit. And then I think we should have time tonight to do the Mirage Tower. Because there's so much junk. Like, we have a lot of stuff we can actually equip, and a lot of stuff that we actually want to hang on to. There's so much stuff in the Mirage Tower that I'm not even sure we can do it on one trip. And selling all that stuff will get us a ton of money that we can spend on big-ass spells. I guess he used a lot of heal potions down there, huh? Okay, there we go. I didn't think I used that many that time. I know I did the first time. Artist who designed the Gunstar and Last Starfire also did work on it. Oh, really? I feel like wow, I feel like those movies have two very different looks. Ron Cobb, huh? I've been following a lot more concept artists on Twitter lately. There are some really amazing ones. Alright, this time we're going Explodo heavy. I want all you shitheads to die. I thought Gunstar was a Sid Mead joint. Looks like his style. Chapo. You get plenty of gold and experience just from fighting these things down here, too. Sharks! Oh no. I mean, imagine they had a number of people working on different parts of the movie, too. I tell you what, low-key, one of my favorite things to do these days, Adam Savage, y'all remember him from Mythbusters, right? He has his own YouTube channel now, and he used to do, like, Mythbusters adjacent stuff, like testing different things on his channel. You follow him? But since Corona, he took to just, like, making cool shit in his workshop and talking about his days on Mythbusters, and it's just an absolute joy to listen to that guy. He's just endlessly entertaining. He's just like your, like, cool grandpa making stuff. His Ecto-1 build is bonkers. I watched all of his Hellboy Samaritan build videos, and that was something else. Dude built, I mean, honestly, probably the best looking replica of Hellboy's gun that you can make. Like, the time and attention he put into that thing is just nuts. Yeah, he's former ILM. Listening to him talk about ILM is really cool. Really, really cool. I think that might actually be the stuff I enjoy the most. Talking about working on the R2 model for episode 1. Look up his story about the Maltese Falcon prop. Okay, I'll do that. I definitely haven't heard that one. Damn. Get wrecked. No, my lit. I don't think there's a single item in this game that casts an ice spell on use. Come to think of it. I think you can find stuff that does fire, that does lit, that does harm, but not ice. Although, by the time you're finding caster items, you don't really... Like, ice vulnerability isn't really the biggest deal anyway. Yeah, I found it very relaxing lately to just watch makers on YouTube. Like I watch Adam Savage a lot. There's another channel I found called Thalasso Hobbyer. This is Japanese dude who makes underwater dioramas. Like, dude is absolutely fascinated by sea monsters, and just makes really, really cool shit. And actually made some stuff for Subnautica as well. I think he made a Subnautica model of a Reaper Leviathan of his own volition, and then the developers commissioned him to do one of the Below Zero monsters. Oh, you've been posting in Discord? Nice. Yeah, I really like that one. There was another Japanese one that I was showing my kids. They take they buy stuff from 100 yen stores and they turn them into these really neat, like, little dollhouse style cafes and bedrooms and stuff. My older daughter loves making arts and crafts, so she's been, like, mystified by that. But that one, they do all their dioramas on top of cheap picture frames. They just get like a 100 yen wooden picture frame and take out the glass or the plastic and replace it with some kind of board. Love kit bashing spaceships out of like naval man, I would love to do that. I would love to get into some kind of like model building and work up from there. I want to build some models, and then I want to get comfortable and proficient enough at it that I can just like start making my own stuff. Ah, shit, that's right, you do this. Although I think we must have pretty decent magic resistance or something at this point. Maybe it's our equipment. But I remember when that used to do over 100 damage. Cons have kit bashing contests sometimes. That's really cool. Yeah, maybe after we move into the new place, kids go back to school, I get back to doing some of the stuff that I had to give up, like reviews. Maybe if I still have some extra time after that, maybe I can start doing some models or something. Greeble the hell out of those suckers. There we go. All right, Cornuto, thanks for coming out. It's great to see you. I'm glad you can make it today. Hopefully we will see you again soon. Been thinking about model making and painting again. My dad made a lot of models. My dad was big into my dad's always been big into a lot of stuff. He's always wanted to try like all kinds of things, and I think I got some of that from him. He had a model train table when I was a kid that I was always fascinated by, and then when I was a bit older, he did a lot of modeling. He liked making World War I airplanes. That was his thing. He loved doing World War I airplanes. He used to have a shitload of Games Workshop stuff? Oh, Epic Scale and oh, okay. Like the Titan sets? The ones where the armies are just like their own little like plates of regiments, and then you have like the giant towering robots. That would always seem pretty cool. Adeptus Titanicus and Space Marine. Adeptus Titanicus is just a really cool fucking name. I love the way that sounds. Epic is really fun. Space Marines are called Adeptus Astartes now. Alright. Wasn't there like a big shakeup or something in the 40k lore or something? You can probably skip it. Jesus Christ. Paying a few millimeters tall Space Marines was hilarious. Cured. Alright, I'm gonna need y'all to do a bit more damage than that. Harm! I'm hurting you! Oof. God, these things hit hard. Old Epic was fun. They released a box called Titan Legions, the biggest Titan ever, the Imperator. You could out an entire detachment of troops in its leg bastions. You could fully two-shot enemy Titans. Should I start a run at 3 AM? Yes. Yes, you should. I will add the caveat that I'm not here to give good suggestions. But with that in mind, yes, you I mean, if you're gonna be up anyway, you might as well. Strip all the shields off with a Gatling gun and core with a giant plasma gun. Water. Hello, water. Okay, all I need to do is get through the rest of this room. This floor. 3 more treasure rooms. Loop here, I do it. No, Money Marks does Final Fantasy 1 randomizers. When we raided them the other night, that's what they were doing. Yeah. Can you heal somebody? Oh yeah, you gotta eat all the shit. Money, if I will say, if you do start a run, I can raid you after I finish up in about an hour or so. Not to sway your decision one way or the other, certainly, but I would be happy to. Do you follow Kid either? No love. We all make mistakes, don't we, Money? I'm going to anyway. I'm just talking to someone about making a few Final Fantasy emotes. Being a runner now, apparently. Since this is your thing. I have a... more of an incentive because I have new alerts if you raid me. Oh, that in mind, I have to, don't I? Oh, fuck. Oh no. That's okay, I've got something for this. Fuck it, I'm not gonna use 3 shots of life. I can't remember if you can put these idiots to sleep or not. I'm gonna find out. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. No, okay. Alright. Alright, it's fine. We get the idea. It's okay. Okay. Okay, we got it. No, it's cool. Yep. That would have been cool if it worked, though. Because then that wouldn't have happened. Nothing like sitting around waiting for a spell to work its way through 9 enemies at a time. Especially when you're not one-shotting them. Good old classics. What's the next NES game I should play? Like, it's not gonna be until after I finish Blood Omen. Or Yonder. Definitely want to speed up the message. Yeah, I've been putting it on message speed 4. I probably should have put on like 6 or something. That's my mistake. Yeah, what's the next NES game I should play? Boy and His Blob. Is there another Zelda on NES? No, I played both of them. I did them both. I do want to do Link to the Past, but I guess at this point, I might as well wait until I get Super NT to do Link to the Past. I did stream, actually, Money, I did stream Maniac Mansion and Shadowgate. I archived them on my YouTube channel if you actually want to see them. Ooh, I could do Clash of Demon Head. Oh, I could do Clash of Demon Head. That could be really nice. That could be really fun. I've always wanted to beat that game. You know, a bunch of offbeat ones love all these games. Yeah, I got Money. I got an AVS for Christmas. And that kind of inspired me to stream a whole bunch of NES games. And so I've been collecting. I had a bunch of NES games to begin with. I took a bunch of requests from people, and then I started buying the ones I didn't have off of eBay. And it's been a lot of fun. Clash is good. All right, maybe we'll do Clash of Demon Head. Maybe. I got a couple things off to make sure certain people are out for. Like I have Kabuki Quantum Fighter, but I want to pick a night that Tino might actually be able to make it out for that. I wonder if I'll actually be able to beat a Boy and His Blob. I was never able to figure it out as a kid. Not enough room for a house. I think I tried from the side last time. Okay, it's... yeah. Oh my god! Why? Why are you like this? Godspeed, you Clash of Demon Head. Alright, I'm busting out the Lit 3 for this one. I want them all dead immediately. Before we get ripped apart. Lit 2 is a good start. Soften them up. Hopefully one passive Lit 3 will do it, but if it doesn't, I got backup. Stop letting the snakes go. There we go. All right, damn, yes. That's what I like to see. Yeah. 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 I love watching entire enemy parties just disintegrate. So I'm still playing that Star Trek gacha game. I'm trying to make a party where everybody has AoEs, so I can just blow up all the opponents at once. Because it's only ever like 4v4. Although sometimes in the missions they'll warp in additional enemies. But I've had the most success with AoEs, so. Just trying to make it as excessive as possible. All right, one last treasure room and we can get the hell out of here. And do something that's not underwater. Did we actually... No, okay. So level 19, you still don't get level 7 casts. Maybe at level 20 you do. I don't know when you get level 8 casts. Alright, there's a really dumb encounter here that we're gonna have to do twice. Oh! You didn't even have his sea buddy with him. Yeah, these days I've been way too tired to stay up late after streams to play more stuff. I've been wanting to get back to Stellaris and I just don't have the energy to stay up, so I get ready for bed, I crawl in bed, and I play phone games until I pass out with them on my face. So far, I've gotten away with Riker's upgrade, AoE skill buff by Bones. I did that for a long time. And then I swapped over to... What was I using? Riker, Spock, Data, and Phlox. And I did that for a while. And now I'm trying to go the AoE route. So I've got Riker, Janeway, Scotty, and Phlox. Phlox seems to be the best healer. And it really seems like the kind of game where you can't get by without a healer. But he seems to be the only one that can crank out heals like every turn with his regeneration. What kind of skills does Neelix get over that Netflix? So yeah. I was holding on to my summons. I wasn't using any of my summons, because I think additional characters are added to the pool after you beat every chapter of the story. So I wanted to wait until I had like a whole bunch of them beaten. But chapter 5 is really hard. And I haven't been able to get more than like halfway through it. So I blew all my summons so I could get Scotty. And now I just gotta get him up to speed, and then that should do it. That should do the trick. It's really not a great game. I'm not necessarily endorsing anybody play it. It's very novel. I like the novelty of playing a gacha game where there's no money involved. Certainly hasn't worn off. It's really buggy though. It's so buggy. It feels like the deeper I get into it, the more and more it feels like it was just kind of like shoved out the door, half finished. And I really hope that's not how it's gonna end up. Like I really hope they keep working on it and improve it over time. Add more characters, add more modes, just fix all the shit that's wrong with it. Because I do enjoy it for what it is. Borgie. Alright, we did it. We did it. We made it out with all of our shit. Okay, Okay, I want you wearing this ribbon. And then weapon-wise... we have another light axe. I guess I can give that to you. Okay. Have they put any effort into a gacha game? Those we're making money from, not spending money on. But they can't make any money from it. I guess it all entirely depends on what kind of contract they have with Apple. Like, if Apple just put the money up front, and then they can just take it and run. But I hope that's not the case. I want it to be better than it is right now. 7. I mean, they did think to go ahead and put a bunch of the sexy Star Trek ladies in it, so. On the right track, at least. Also, I've been playing for I think exactly 6 days, and I have 75 or 80% of the characters. They just fling characters. No, they don't. They don't have any of the animated series characters. So I hope they go nuts with this game. I really do. I know it's gotten a fair bit of press attention, but I don't know how well it's done in terms of downloads. But I'm hoping the press attention gets them to put more effort into it, and they just open that shit up. You be a gacha game without any cat girls? I don't know, man. It's a brave new world. Somehow that's more shocking than the no money thing. Space Drake, we're talking about Star Trek Legends, the mobile gacha game that just came out on Apple Arcade like a week ago, where there is no money involved. It's a completely free gacha game. Marina Sirtis is rad. She used to freak out nerdy convoys by riding up on her motorcycle. She always seemed really cool. 7 of 9 is basically America's introduction to Tsundere. Burnham's backstory totally has the energy of a 20. Oh my god, it does. Like, I've never watched Discovery, and I've gotten like the Reader's Digest version of Burnham's backstory, and it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Playing Warhammer Odyssey right now as an Elf Shadow Warrior. It's very old school. Yeah, I heard that it's very MMO-y. I'm glad none of the Discovery characters seem to be particularly good, because I have no desire to use them whatsoever. Oh, we need to make a stop. We need to go ahead and do something real quick. Don't ask where I parked there. Alright, we got that slab, right? Actually, did we ever examine it? I don't think we did. Unknown symbols cover the slab. Well, we know one person in the entire universe who's good with languages. Dual Gatling Phaser Clan and Neelix. A slab! The slab will lead us to solve the riddle of the Lefanish. Now listen to me. Alright, so that means he just taught us how to speak Lefanish. So if we had gone to that town on the northeastern side of the map, nobody would have been able to speak to us. But now we can actually communicate with them, and we need to go there for this next part. First, we're gonna stop off at Kneria and do everybody's favorite thing in the world: buy a shit ton of heal potions. During Claphan's Golf, their swing meter is nice for mobile. I heard that's really fun. I heard that's really, really fun. I downloaded, what the hell is it called? Hang on. I hate this. I've downloaded Fantasian, the mobile RPG from is it from Sakaguchi? The one that's done with all the like miniature diorama style art. I really want to start that, but like I'm playing 3 gacha games right now and I don't have space in my life for anything else. No way am I Googling Fantasian. Actually, not a roguelike in this case, you actually should. It looks really good. Like, the screenshots of it are kind of amazing. Yeah, I'll keep y'all appraised of the progress in Star Trek Legends, if it makes any progress at all. And if it doesn't, I'll just stop talking about it eventually. Is that the one with the physical 3D dioramas? Yes, Nemrin, it is. I really want to try it, but just haven't really had the opportunity. Been too busy grinding cores and stun guns and proto matter. Continuing the Square tradition of absolutely terrible titles for their games. And it's not even Square! Maybe once you start doing things like that, it just becomes habit. I've been too busy grinding Riker. Man, who hasn't? Who in this quadrant hasn't? Fantasian's Strategy Traveler? Oh, man. Oh, okay. I also need to sell the stuff I'm not going to use. So, weapon-wise, I don't think I'm getting rid of anything, am I? Heal, wizard, light, may. Yeah, I'm going to keep all this stuff. Armor-wise, opal helm, silver bracelet, opal shield. Okay. Alice, fist and fight. Silver. Man, that opal bracelets were 65,000. Alright, sell the opal shield. Alright, you still need your silver doodah. Opal armor is worth a lot. Opal gauntlet's worth a lot. Cool. Alright, we have money. Money into bank. So, starting in the capital of Empire, and this you start in Marienburg, the naval headquarters? Cool, they're trying something different. You can't play as quote-unquote... Isn't everyone bad guys in Warhammer? No orcs or chaos boys. Disappointing. I suppose that's something we could add later. Alright, we are going here. But we can't land on this nice flat bit of land. We gotta go all the way over here. You wanna talk us over? We're gonna make a scene, go for it. Talk to you later. Yeah, we will probably see you in a bit, Money Mercs. Thanks for dropping by. Hey look, it's a Tyro. What the hell is a Tyro anyway? Okay. So this place is full of dinosaurs. Full of dinosaurs. I don't really have much for this. They're not weak against ice. They should be. I think they should be, but they're not. So I'm gonna hook them. 142 damage. Good start. Wow, that sucked. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. High Elves, Lizardmen are the closest thing to legit good guys in Warhammer. I know about Lizardmen since I played him in Total Warhammer 2. I actually really liked them. I liked them a lot more than I thought I would. I was got playing Magic Defense. That dude just hit a T-Rex over the head with a stick. What the hell else are we gonna do? This is not a good situation for us. See you later, Money Mercs. There we go. Alright. Next time I'll fast Alice and just let Alice go ham on him. A lot of wolves. It's a lot of wolves. Unlike literally every other MMO I've ever played, you get shoulder and head armor. Like, wow, nice. I think I'm probably gonna want to do that. I'm probably gonna want to do that, and I'm probably gonna want to do that. Yeah, these guys can't. Oh God, Frost does a bunch of damage. Cripes. Okay, great. As far as Fire 2 gonna get us. Anyone in here roll Lucky Big Chungus and the Looney Tunes gotcha yet? Oh man, I still think it's great they actually did that. Alright, definitely don't need to waste Fire 3 on these things next time. Just put everybody on the Fire 2 train. I think the ribbon also provides elemental resistance. You're probably right. You want to save a lot on the way to Lefane. I think you're right about that too. Well, I got a ton of tents, so might as well. Pop one right now, in fact. Yeah, I got 7 tents. Tents are cheap. Oh, nice. I think there's one more ribbon in the Sky Castle, maybe? So that should help. That'll be helpful. Zomble! Oh my god. This shit's funny. Probably get away with harm too on these guys. You have the other one. And you have Mage Staff. Go crazy. Yeah, these guys only have 224 hit points, so. I wonder why they didn't call these guys Minotaurs or something. Maybe they thought bulls and Minotaurs were synonymous. Yeah, ribbon's basically just resistance to everything, huh? Really helpful. No status attacks have an element attached. Now that I didn't know. I did not really realize that status attacks also had elements to them. Someone mentioned that you can get protection against certain status effects if you cast like the anti-elemental version of whatever that enemy is weak against or something? The jump button, I have no idea why. Ribbon provides resistance to all elements. Okay. Hey, we made it! Actually, it wasn't that far. Alright. Welcome to Lefane. We're the Lefanish. Only our bravest became Sky Warriors. Your airship was theirs. How'd you even see my airship? Oh, the Light Warriors. The legend is true. At the time of destruction, a legend was born. In 400 years, warriors with orbs will appear to save our people. Are you? Specifically, the A element spells grants resistance to a given element. Okay. So 400 years ago, we controlled the power of the wind. This enabled us to suspend the castle in the air. 400 years ago, we had an advanced civilization. Our interest was the universe. The hell out of my way. The floating castle floats high in the sky, seemingly among the stars. We have passed on the legends from generation to generation, but 400 years have caused our memories to fade. I wonder if the robots made by our ancestors are still moving. I might have met one. Behind a waterfall. This is not. Floating castle, our ancestors lived there. The Mirage Tower is the entrance. Our last 5 warriors left to find the cause of the world's decay. We know they live, but as bats. Keep this one in mind. This one has an interesting payoff. Power of Wind was taken by Tiamat. We fought with Tiamat, but were unsuccessful. The fiend now inhabits our floating castle. We knew that a great power controlled the fiends. Our 5 bravest warriors left, never to return. With this chime, you can enter the Mirage Tower. So even if we wandered out in the desert, we wouldn't be able to get into the tower. Chime. Stamped on the bottom, made in Lefay. I don't think I've ever actually examined the chime. That's really cute. Alright, there is a hole in the wall over here. Now if you wander out here, you find this quaint little shop. This shop sells the final level 8 spell for each school of magic. For white magic, it's Life 2, which will revive a person with full health. For black magic, it is Nuke. It is splitting the atom. It is nuclear power. So A-Rub provides resistance to the death element, the earth element, and I think the status element. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, and then Wall provides all resistances like a ribbon. Okay. Physics bend before us. All right. We will be back for those. Actually, I forget how much are they? 60,000. Okay. If and when we get level 8 cast, we'll be back for these. But for now, we're taking the long way out. Alright, I'm gonna use another tent here. Actually, I'm gonna use some heals so we don't die on the way back. Yeah, fortunately it's level 8, 60,000, yeah. Yeah, almost. That would have been really funny. So it's definitely attainable if we're a bit choosy about the rest of our magic. So actually, no. You can fight this guy, and you can cast this, and you can use this, and you can use this. Buy them both now, so you don't have to schlep back out here. Wait, can you do that? You can buy spells you don't have casts for? Oh, you know what? I never even realized that. I guess I just never bothered to buy spells before I was able to cast them. Okay, yeah, sure. Fuck it, why not? We're gonna get a whole bunch more money coming up here, so we can fill in everything in between. Huh. Learn something new every day. I do love that the Black Wizard cast looks kind of like a Kamehameha. I think that's cute. Heal staff. We never use the heal staff. Let's see how much it does. HP up. HP up. HP up. I think that did like 20 hit points. I guess technically I should be using that more. Do you know about the gimmick with XXXX? Nobody back in the 90s writing guides? I do not, actually. I do not. I honestly don't know a lot about the gimmicks in this game. And the weird ways things work. Well, I'm imagining Final Fantasy 1 is based off Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. No, you... Alright, you live out here now. XXXX in Japanese is actually named Kill. Okay. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? Alright, M. Learn life 2. Sure. Fist. No. You're gonna learn Nuke. Power... Oh, it's Power Word Kill from D&D. Okay, cool. Alright. Fist. Learn Nuke. Fight. Learn Nuke. Cool. It means, like, unlike other instant kills, it works by checking your target's current HP. Yep, there it is. There we go. If it has less than 300 HP and doesn't outright resist element, it dies. Okay. Did it always wrap like that? Did that map always wrap like that? I've never noticed that. No save, no nothing, you just straight kill it. Okay. For wolves. It's an emulator thing? This is not on emulator. This is an original cartridge running on the original NES. But I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. That's new to me. Yeah, that was weird. I definitely don't remember that. Maybe something's up with my Final Fantasy cart. Maybe that's why it didn't work on the AVS. Possible. It is old. This is actually quite good if you know how to use it. Okay. I mean, we might be able to pick that up. That's... Where do you get that one? On rack? No, Gaia. Okay, question, actually. So what's the difference then? Hang on. Okay. You get it so late, it's hard to use than it might be. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff has over 300 hit points at this point. But not everything. Not everything. It could still have its uses. Okay. There are a number of spells in Final Fantasy 1 that are advertised as instant kills. Bane, Rub, Break, and XXXXX. What is the difference between all of them? Like, do some of them work better than others? Yeah. I could just imagine you adjusting your glasses, your tie. brushing excitedly at the blackboard behind you. Wow, M just topped 300 hit points. It's great. Zambles. The difference is their elements or success chance and whether they are AoE or not. Okay. Bane is Cloud Kill from old school D&D, straight up. You have to forgive me. I did not play a lot of old school D&D, so a lot of these I'm not particularly familiar with. You might have to go a bit deep with me. Poison element AoE kill spell. Poison element. Okay. Interesting. Also, just offhand, I love that there's something in D&D called Cloud Kill. It's pretty badass, honestly. There was fight. I should check and see if you got more magic. Alright, we have access to level 7 spells now. Don't really have much money, so I think we'll do Mirage first. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do Mirage Tower, and that'll be it for the night. So we'll strike an entire group with about a 10% chance to kill per, and that's double to triple if a target is weak to poison. I have to assume there's not a whole lot weak against poison in this game. Uh-oh. Okay. These boyos are kinda big. 256 hit points. We go hard on these guys. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's not... Oh! That's not gonna help. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think it's gonna depend on how much Lit 3 does. Okay, good. Bad. None of them are dead. Fuck. R probably stands for Roman Tomato. Rub is a weird hybrid of old school Death Spell and Disintegrates. Death Elemental has a not great success chance as a single target. Well, in Astos, use it on your level 6 Astos game works great. Player spells underwhelming. XXX is amazing for Anklos. They're like the use case for it. Yeah, because they have less than 300. And they seem a bit chunky to kill outside of that. Okay, hopefully they don't one-shot all of us after this. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, cool. Should be okay-ish. Has everything been rolling low against that one? Apparently. So I guess that leaves Break. How does Break work? Turtle types weak to ice in this. That came later. There are no turtle types. Tyro and T-Rex are dragon types. Red Anklo, according to Nintendo Power, is not an anything type, and they are not weak against ice or anything at all. For any reason. Ever. Brack is a single target instant kill. Poison Elemental. Fun fact, all turn to stone spells are in fact Poison Element. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Anklos have no type. Alright. We'll head back to Corneria, and then we're gonna come back here. Side quest and everything in this. Brack is actually very good against anything that doesn't resist poison. Has a 24% chance to work at base. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what makes XXXX so good, is it's guaranteed as long as whatever you're fighting has less than 300 hit points. Okay, so further question on that then does XXXX check for their max HP or their current HP? So like if something has like 350 hit points, can you knock it under 300 and then... Oh, it does check. Oh, it does check. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Now, some of this is actually applicable to Tiamat, isn't it? Tiamat can actually be killed. Brack and Bane. So, okay, going off of what you said, Tiamat doesn't resist poison then. It's just everyone tried flinging it at full health enemies and saw it never work and said it's bad? Okay. Oh, Tiamat is weak to poison. Oh. Well, now we're getting somewhere, aren't we? I think that's how we're going to try and handle Tiamat, because according to this, Tiamat is resistant to all other forms of magic. So we're probably just going to go for the instant kill. Bane and Break work great on her in her flying in her flying. That's right. That's right. The Temple of Fiends version is different, isn't it? I'm really curious how Temple of Fiends is gonna go with this party. Brack is actually surprisingly good against Kraken, huh? Wouldn't have expected that. Alright, let's see if we can loot the Mirage Tower. Despite it being a tower, there's only 2 floors that we need to loot. The 3rd floor is the teleporter to the Sky Castle. Doesn't resist it and doesn't have great MDef, so you basically roll a d6 to kill him every time he casts. Pretty funny. In theory, this should be a short trip. In theory. Where's this dumb tower? Okay. I think this might be the closest spot. Given how hard he hits, it's not a terrible idea. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of chance we have against Tiamat if we do a straight fight. I mean, if we can land slow too. Land slow too, keep Alice alive. Put fast on him. According to Nintendo Power, when we fight Tiamat again in the Temple of Fiends, Stop will work. Quake is also an instant kill Earth Elemental, has a slightly higher success chance than Bane. Okay. This old Nintendo Power Guide says that Tiamat is resistant to Quake, but I have learned that they've been wrong on a great many things, so. If you say that works, I would definitely believe you. The issue is it says so many things that fucking Earth resistance. Tiamat resist Quake was weak to... Oh, okay, so it does work that way. I wonder where they got their information from, then. Because it's like, they understand some of this stuff. Like, Nintendo Power actually understands that Tiamat's resistant to those things, and also understood that Carrie was resistant to, like, all elements. But then they suggest against taking XXXXX. And they don't go into any detail on how it works. Probably got the monster stats from the developers. That makes sense. That would make sense. See if we can get away with Ice 2 on this guy. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Doesn't make sense. That would fit with the way this whole thing's written. 147 damage, fuck. Giant asshole. Are Anklos somehow worse than red Anklos? I think they have more hit points, actually. Maybe red ones hit harder? Maybe. Hard to say. 1 gold! Why did I do that? What a fucking waste of my life that was. Like 3 steps off the ship and already have to heal up. Wow, perfect. Alright. Just so I don't have to march my ass back out here if things go pear-shaped. Alright. So if you want to skip this floor, you can just hook a Yui right here and go upstairs. Anklos have more attack, health, defense, and empty. Oh, so they're actually worse than the red ones. That's weird. Not how I would have expected that to go down. Chimera. They use Cremate, 300 hit points, on the nose, weak against ice. Reds have more potential attacks per turn, but less accuracy. The reds are more dangerous overall, but both Anklos are awful. I see. I see. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage to them. And that doesn't do a lot of damage to us. Okay, cool, they're dead. Nice. Alright, this should be a very short trip, honestly. Hey, Robart. I'll go talk to him in a minute. Max is doing a Diablo 2 Resurrected stream. I've been dropping every now and then to say that Blizzard's a bunch of cowards for taking out the real money auction house. I'm doing my part. It's a lot of money. Vorpal. Is the Vorpal good for anything? Oh, it's bugged in this version? Okay. Yeah, it's not listed as anything special in here, and it seems worse than the defense that I'm using right now, so. Ship game, not so much. Looks pretty good, it's hilarious, they're selling the game again and again. I mean, that's pretty much Blizzard's MO at this point. Like, suppose I have a colossal crit rate. Ah, the weapon crit bug. Okay, I follow. I gotcha. Fuck you, harm 3. Eat shit, harm 3. Yeah. Kill your Dark Soul light! Whoops, you're dead. Didn't even have to big my use the whole weapons instead of using their actual crit stat draw on the index number in the internal item list for their crit. So funny. And stupid. Another D&D reference, except D&D first stole it from Jabberwocky. Aegis? You can't use Aegis, can you? Nope, knights only. Subscribe now to my knights only. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Robart. Also, computers. Are you the master? Yes. When somebody asks you, you are the master, you say, okay. Catman. 160 hit points. Poison. Basically means weapons scale linearly in crit, which actually makes the Sun Sword incredibly Excalibur stronger in some ways than intended. The Excalibur is intended to strike all weaknesses, but weapon elements also don't work at all in vanilla. hilarious mess this game is. What an absolutely fascinating disaster this game is. I will cook you, because I probably don't want to fight you a whole lot. Oh, that wasn't so bad. What's up, Cold Steel? Wow. Up late tonight, are we? Kind of incredible, the game. Yeah. With all this information about, how much of an absolute train wreck the coding is behind the scenes, yeah, it is pretty amazing the game even functions. Oh, you guys knee deep in Guild Wars 2. Space Drake, dude, thank you for the follow. I'm really appreciating this detailed insight, by the way. I'm finding it very interesting. I mean, I always knew there was a lot of stuff wrong with this game, but I didn't know the specifics. And I also didn't know a lot of the specifics about where they pulled things from D&D either, so. I work 4 to 10 now, so this is your Friday. Huh. Why are you all poisoned? Don't be poisoned. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Fist is wearing a ribbon. How is Fist poisoned? I guess it's not immunity to anything, huh? It's just resistance. Catmans are actually werecats. Are meant to be weak to stuff that messes up weird beasts and regeneratives. Meant to. No true immunity in Final Fantasy 1. Wow, okay. That I didn't know. I got very used to thinking... from not understanding fully how the ribbon works in this game, and also knowing how the ribbon works in future games, I got very used to thinking of the ribbon as just full immunity to whatever it actually works on. Nightmare and Badmans. Badmans, I think, just hit hard. Ice is nice. Ice should do the trick here. Oh, I need to pick up Ice 3 for my Black Mages. Now they can cast it. Even if you have resistance, you still have a 3 in 256 chance of something blowing you up outright on an instant kill or stoning you. Also, elemental defense does not provide defense against touch attacks. So pro rings and ribbons provide no defense at all. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Holy shit. That's like reason number 1 why I would want those. Oh my god, I'm so glad you told me that. At some point, I was gonna go back and buy pro rings for like everybody. I mean, I still might if it's gonna be like necessary for or particularly helpful for the final dungeon, but a lot of new runners in Final Fantasy Randomizer learned that lesson the hard way. I can imagine. Oh my god, that sucks. Still worth it for the non-ribboned? Okay. Alright, I'll do that then at least. I hate those sorcerers so much. Overlap resistance. Oh, okay. So it would further increase the resistance you already have. Oh, this floor sucks, man. This stupid floor. Alright. You have to make... Unlike the last one where it's just... I guess this is revenge for the first floor. Unlike the first floor, you have to make a big circuit around this one. Oh, I don't know if that's actually gonna be needed, but... Oh, overlap doesn't stack. You either have resistance... Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Speaking of having resist or not. Xfer. Xfer, I think I know Xfer, yeah. What does the strategy guide say about Xfer? Let's look it up. What does good old ye oldie strategy guide say about Xfer? Eliminates an enemy's special defense. That sounds like it should lower their resistances to things. The guide does not recommend buying it, though. That's extremely vague. Do you know what that is? I have no idea. I've never... Yeah. Hit us. How is Xfer bugged? You forget if it's bugged? So what is... Okay, so then what is it supposed to do? Excuse me. The intended behavior is that it strips your target of all elemental resistance. That sounds pretty powerful, honestly. Anything listed there in the strat guide gone. That sounds like it should be huge. Wow, what? That was a mistake. Maybe it should have occurred to me that Chimera's... Yep, Chimera's are strong against fire. I'm an idiot. You hit Tiamat with Xfer, she takes normal damage from ice or fire. I have to assume it's bugged then. Because I feel like that would be really, really good for this game. And like practically essential for this party. Xfer does in fact work as intended. Oh my god. Check it out, spellcasters. We put this really, really cool spell in the game that'll make all of your spells work so much better. Oh no, sorry. We didn't mean you. We meant the monsters to use on you. Fucking incredible. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Chance to strike first. Don't mind if I do. This whole game is Sakaguchi trying to get fired and it blew up in his face. Oh, that's right. Yeah, up in the Sky Castle. Yeah, fighters can cast Xfer. It's weird how so many of these bugs nerf mages and buff fighters. I'm starting to understand this whole thing a lot better. I'm starting to understand why I had such an easy time with a more conventional party, and why this party has been kind of a struggle. Like, I get it now. Thor's Hammer. Definitely gonna kind of want to use that. Bloop. This also... Oh, okay. So that also casts Lit 2 when you use as an item. So I'm gonna give this to 5... or Fist. I'll give that a fist. The design of the game basically mandates having a melee carry. Yeah, Zoo's Gauntlet's been absolutely invaluable this since we picked it up. It actually made me very glad that we went and did Castle of Ordeal before so much other stuff. Alright. Thor them. Zeus them. Mage them! Also bug the formula of number of hits that benefits fighters. That works as intended. Yeah, isn't the whole thing with physical damage mainly just in the crit rate? And it, like, it's... And didn't they actually preserve that? Didn't they actually maintain that even in the remakes? All spells designed to help or hinder hit rate aside from fast or hilarious. Yeah, we know about Saber and Temper and stuff. The fact that your crit rate scales linearly. Everybody have poison. Everybody just, all the poison. Just go crazy. Oh yeah, Lock and Lock. Isn't it? Yeah. Doesn't Lock 2, like, invert it? Like, it actually makes... What is it? It actually, like, works on your enemies? Instead of on your party? Somehow? You get poisoned, you get poisoned, you get poisoned. That's incredible. Like, a spell that is supposed to buff you actually buffs your opponents instead. Feels like it kind of sums this game up, honestly. Instead of decreasing enemy evade, it increases it. I found a house in that box. Oh, if only it was that easy. Sun Sword, alright. Red Mage getting that Sun Sword. Pretty sure I can't wear... Nope, that's for knights. Raid this to you, and this. Alright, I think we're done here. The original name of the spell was LOL, too. Alright, we're out of here. You know, just in case. We have tents, we might as well. Sequel always, sometimes monsters? Isn't that sometimes always monsters? Sad thing is Temper and Saber are incredible when they work right. They actually make melee even stronger. They work in the remake, yeah? I'm not fighting this, fuck you. I have a dim memory of using them in the remake. At least I'm tinfoil thinking that they were disabled on purpose. I could believe that if, like, even a majority of other things worked as intended. But at this point, I honestly don't believe that anything in this game works the way it's supposed to. That they just kind of cobbled this thing together and they were like, ship it, fuck it. Like, hope for the best. They work in the remade versions and virtually all competitive formats for Final Fantasy Rando they're fixed. Oh, so the randomizers actually, like, patched up a bunch of stuff too. That's nice. I would honestly really like to play a version of this game where everything works as intended, that isn't like the Dawn of Souls remake, that didn't add a bunch of stupid dungeons and refactor the bosses to be awful. Final Fantasy 2, no, god no. Rando patches virtually every bug. Okay, I really might have to try that now. Final Fantasy Rando Genera has an improved vanilla mode. Yeah, I want to try that. I definitely want to try that. Six is my favorite. 6 has a bunch of hilarious bugs in it too. The Vanish Doom thing probably being the funniest. You just apply the bug patches and some of the additional balance stuff and run the game unrandomized without quality of life stuff. Actually sounds really nice. 6 is actually 3. Yeah, 6 is the Super Nintendo one. Super Nintendo 3, yeah. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Maybe evangelizing? Well, you came to the right place for that, in fact. Evangelizing during this is A-okay. If we can put up doing the ice cave like 20 times, I think we can deal with somebody gushing about something that honestly sounds super cool. Yeah, I will definitely look into that Space Drake. It is a very good RPG. Okay. All right, I'm done. We did it. We're in good shape for next time. Next time we'll do the Sky Castle. We'll go in and loot the place. There's 3 floors of loot and a lot of good shit to get. If for no other reason than to sell it all. Really looking forward to forging the Excalibur just to pawn it. And then we'll see if we can kill Tiamat. A really cheesy way. 6 if you vanish, X-Zone, Doom Gaze, you don't get the Esper from him. I never actually used that trick. I just thought it was really funny. Ooh, donuts. Yeah, Kraken dead. Took 2 tries. We had really bad luck the first time and really good luck the second time. So, yeah, next time is Tiamat. And then we'll see how much time we have. The final dungeon's probably going to need to be its own night. I honestly don't know how hard this is going to be for this party. I really don't. Because when I beat this game before, I just meleeed the final boss to death. And obviously we're not going to be able to do that. And it looks like he's resistant to just about everything. So, we'll see. Final Fantasy IX is extremely over. Final Fantasy IX is powerfully over. Had all of that I need. Yes, this was the nice and short reprieve. So next week, next Tuesday, we'll do the Sky Castle and maybe get started on the final dungeon. We'll see. Cass's Omni Resistance. Yeah, that may not end well for us. Missing how you dealt with Tiamat in 9 because you kicked my shit in hard. I basically just lucked my way through the end of 9, if we're being honest here. And then hopefully, we'll finish this game next Thursday, 1 week from tonight. So until then, tomorrow night we'll be doing a multiplayer night. I still don't think we've decided what we're gonna play tomorrow night. It's either going to be We Need to Go Deeper or Viscera Cleanup Detail. I'll talk to people in Discord about that. Saturday. What the hell's wrong with me? Saturday will be more Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. I'll be off Sunday. Monday's more Heaven's Vault. Next week should be a lot like this week. Heaven's Vault, Final Fantasy, except we should be finishing Final Fantasy. If you didn't... Okay. House, if you didn't see me finish Final Fantasy IX, you should check out the last video. The end was a singular experience. There is no way for me to replicate what happened at the end of Final Fantasy IX. It was ridiculous. Watch everything from Hades on. That should about sum it up. April Community Night is probably going to be a future Friday night since hardly anyone... Okay. That should work out just fine. That should work out just great, actually. It'll let me stick with the schedule for the most part. Yeah, sounds good to me. Alright, gang. Let's see. Let's go raid our new buddy, shall we? Go raid good old Money Mercs. Doing their Final Fantasy rando. Looks like they're still early on, so... Well, I wouldn't really know with rando, so... Let's see. Yes, good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for joining me. Space Drake in particular, thank you for dropping all that knowledge on me. It's neat to get into the guts of games like this, where so much just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. It's super interesting. So, yeah. Hopefully I can reward all that with actually being able to finish this, but we'll see how it goes next week, won't we? But until then, as always, every single one of you, please, take care. See you all later. Bye, everybody!